Hello everyone, it's Nicole. How are you? I'm here for the Tuesday check-in. So, I'm tired. We're gonna do a little energy check-in for the collective. I guess I'll just pull some cards, do our thing. So we have the full moon coming up. It's another super moon on the 5th. So look out for that. Notice anything that you're feeling energetically. Probably has to do with that. We're in Scorpio season now, so we're in some water energy. Might be feeling a little bit more sensitive. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have much to say about it, but yeah, we have a full moon coming, but it's gonna be a big one. All right, so I'm gonna just say, ask for what you want, but not ready to take cards yet. I was just putting my energy in them. All right, so we will shuffle. This is gonna be a collective reading, a little energy check-in for the week. All right, let's see what we got. We'll just do a message for the collective. What else do I have to tell you guys? Okay, so still available for virtual readings, virtual healings. Also, we have the monthly virtual membership, so you can go on, start it, and stop at any time, and it's just a monthly reading for you, personal. You can go on and book it whenever suits your schedule. So like I've said before, a lot of people really enjoy it because they can get just a little check-in, almost like therapy, but not really, because I can't say that, but you know, it's just nice to do a little energy check and see what's going on, just to see if you're still on the path or if anything new is coming up, just to validate anything that you've been feeling or, you know, seeing or knowing, anything like that. So yeah, we have that. And then I also am doing a Reiki 1 virtual class, so you'll be attuned for Reiki 1. You can be a practitioner if you like. Sorry, I had a call. Yeah, so if you're interested in becoming a Reiki practitioner, energy healer, that is the first step that you're going to want to take. Also, if you're not interested in doing that, you don't have to, but you can still be attuned for Reiki. It just helps you to like tap into your intuition a little bit more. That's kind of what got me in the beginning. I thought I was just a medium. Turns out there's a lot more going on, but yeah. So I was just trying to develop my skills for mediumship, and then I did a Reiki class to try and like level up energetically, and then I wound up realizing that not only am I a medium, but I'm a psychic, and energy healing is definitely a part of my my path too. So yeah, if you're interested in any of that, or even just to do healings on yourself, on your family, your kids, your pets, whatever. It's just a little extra thing in your toolkit to protect your energy. And I will be having a Protect Your Energy class coming up in the beginning of December, just in time for the holiday season, so you don't have to want to kill yourself or your family members. But yeah, all right. I don't know, they got these cards pulling slow and there's a lot of them, so I don't know what the hell we're in for tonight. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. Good thing I got a big old table here, because it's a lot. All right. Oh, and one more thing, if you're interested, all of the information that I just talked about is on the website. So that's headspacenj.com. The link is in the bio. And also, if you missed any part of this reading, I will be reposting it at some point in the evening. All right, so let's see what we got here. There's so many cards. Okay. All right, so wow, there's a lot of stuff coming through. All right, so first off, it feels like for the collective, the guides are kind of just like, be patient. It feels like they know that you've been like doing the work, that you've been making the changes, then that you're ready to kind of move forward. It feels like because you've been doing the work and putting in the work, and I feel like you've been like releasing old things that are no longer serving you. You're trying to call in the new. You're really trying to get this like new chapter, this new path started. And now you're kind of at the point where you're like, okay, like I keep putting in all this friggin' energy. I keep doing all the things. I'm following the signs. I'm following the synchronicities, and like it's real friggin' slow. Like it feels like you're not getting the results that you're wanting. It feels like it's not happening fast enough. I feel like for a lot of you, abundance is coming through strong as well. Like you keep doing the work, you keep putting in your time and your energy, and it feels like you're not receiving the abundance that you are wanting. And that doesn't even necessarily mean money. It could be relationships, it could be your health, it could be, anything that is abundant to you that you're trying to call in. It could be a house, it could be a new job, it could be whatever. So it just feels like you are trying to call in these new things, and you've been doing the work, you've been doing the healing, you've been cutting out things that are no longer serving you, and you just feel like you're kind of running in place, that you're not seeing the results that you think that you should be seeing. So Spirit's kind of just like, all right, be patient, like we got you, we know, like they want you to continue to like pray, meditate, whatever, keep connecting to yourself, to your higher self, to your spirit team, to God, whatever it is that you believe in or that you feel you're connecting to. Because I feel like they are right there with you, and they are giving you these signs and synchronicities for a reason. There is a purpose behind all of this. They're also like kind of pointing out that like you really need to be mindful of like not complaining, not being negative, like really making sure that you're lifting up your thoughts and being positive, like not getting down on yourself, not getting down on the universe, like not affirming negative things. So you definitely want to make sure that you're keeping a positive mindset, even though it feels like you're kind of just like, hello, like can we fucking do something here? Like I need, like give me something. I'm doing all these things, and it's like you just feel stagnant, or it's like you thought that once you did all these things you would see something coming through, and it's just not happening as fast as you like. So they're just like, don't step away from what you're doing. Like keep doing what you're doing. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Keep praying, keep meditating, keep acting on that divine guidance, because like that's part of the path that you're on. They're really trying to make sure that you're grounded in your energy, that you're grounded in what you're calling in. I feel like for a lot of you, you're kind of calling in some bigger things right now. And so like, it's not gonna just happen quick. I feel like your spirit team is like, listen, you want these big changes, you want these life changes, we're gonna help you manifest them, right? We're co-creating, but also like it's gonna take time, and it also is we need to make sure that you're ready for this. Like we need to make sure that you're in the right mindset and you're energetically right there, ready to, rock into this next phase. So I feel like they are giving you the signs, the answers, the knowledge. I feel like a lot of you are feeling like you kind of just like coming up with these ideas, or you're just kind of like knowing what to do, or all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm going to do this. That's like, the universe or your spirit team trying to help you, continue attracting what you're trying to attract. I feel like for a lot of you, there is a lot of new things. If they're not already coming or happening, like they're very, very close. Because I definitely see like new beginnings, like a lot of new things. I see for a lot of you like new career, a shift in your work situation. It definitely feels like it's for the positive. I feel like there's going to be more success in your career, whether you are changing, the actual job, the industry, or just whatever change that you're calling in, it's happening. It just feels like keep focusing on the positive things. That's a big theme in this message, is like keep focusing on the positive, because there are things coming. I do see a contract coming or an agreement coming to you as well. I feel like you just need to stay positive and follow the signs, and it's coming. I feel like it's also going to be something that you've been wanting, and it might even be something more than what you were expecting. Like, I think it might be even better than what you're calling in. So just be patient for that, because like we always want better, right? And also the universe, I'm sorry for the noise. I have this crazy Italian washing machine going right now, and I guess since we don't have dryers, it's on a spin cycle. It's loud as hell. So yeah, I do feel like, and I feel like this contract is going to come in. It's funny because I feel like I say this often in these collective readings, but it feels like it's coming in fast, but it's not really fast, because you've been doing the work and you've been putting in the time and you've been doing all the things that you are being guided to do. But when it actually comes in, it feels like it's going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe it happened. It happened so fast. I wasn't expecting that. But it's like, yeah, you were, because you've been doing all the work to put in to manifesting this. And again, I do think that whatever it is, whatever this contract or agreement, or it could even be like a commitment, whatever, it just feels like it's going to exceed your expectations. It's going to be more than what you can even imagine, because obviously the universe knows more than what we do. It has a clear vision of what's there for us, and so you might be calling in something, and it's going to be like, well, I'm going to show you what else you can get. So that's definitely coming through. I do see abundance coming through. I do see like, especially like financial abundance. I do see that coming through. It's not even just like, oh, I really want this, I need this. It's like, it's actually coming. What you want and what you need, it's actually going to come. It's just like, please be patient. Again, because you're calling in like these big new changes, you really have to keep your energy grounded. They're also like asking that in order to keep your energy grounded and protecting your energy, like make sure that you're doing things like going outside, putting your feet in the dirt or the sand, or I know in some places it's starting to get cold now, but like connecting with the earth, connecting with nature is definitely very important during this time, and like taking notice of like Mother Nature and all that. Sorry. What else do we have here? Also, just making sure that you, like, even though you're calling in abundance and everything, and it's, there's sometimes that you hear, like, act as if, right? Like, oh, just spend the money and it'll come back to you. Like, yes, but also, like, be mindful. Don't just, like, throw money around like you have it. Like, you kind of want to be, like, respectful with your money is what they're kind of saying. So just, like, being respectful, knowing that you're going to have more abundance coming in, more money coming in, but like don't just be, spending it willy-nilly on everything right now, because you're like, oh, well, I'm manifesting, so I'm just going to spend it and it'll come back to me. Like, yes, but you also have to have the right... Max, he has not barked in like 5 days. We're on live. Max, come. We're on live and he's going to bark every time. So, yeah, I feel like you have to sit down. He's been so good, though. I feel like you have to be a little bit more mindful and not just be, like, a little crazy with spending your money. Obviously, spend it on the things that you need and know that it will come back to you, but, like, don't go balls to the wall. What else do I have coming in for you guys? I do see a relationship here for some of you, not all of you. This feels like something that, so this doesn't feel like someone new that's coming in. All right, I think we're back. Yeah, so if you're not like talking to someone or in the beginning stages with someone, I don't think this is for you. But if you are, if you've been talking to someone or you're in the beginning stages with someone, I do feel like it's progressing into more of a romantic relationship. It feels like it's very even with the exchange of energy between you two. It feels very lighthearted. It feels calm. It feels like a very calm energy. I feel like neither one of you are like pushing to be together. I think you're both just allowing it to flow. You're allowing the energy to grow and build. And I think you're both taking your time, like moving forward in this. And I think with that, the next step is going to be to like actually start to be in a romantic relationship. So for some of you, it feels like maybe you're just being friendly, but there's like a romantic undertone to it. Others of you, like you both know that you like each other, but you just haven't like moved forward in that way just yet. But I do feel like that is coming through for some of you in this reading. And I also feel like there is a very even, like, masculine, feminine energy between you two. So it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be a man and a woman. Just the energy that you're both carrying. I think, like, one is definitely, like, stepping fully into a masculine energy, and the other one is stepping into a feminine energy. And I feel like that is what is making the balance in the relationship, like, I think that's what's going to make the relationship like work. But also, again, I feel like you both are taking this like slow. You're not rushing it. You're not pushing. I feel like for some of you, sometimes you want to like push and chase and be like, no, let's, like, what are you doing? Let's date, blah, blah, blah. Like, why don't you like me? Blah, blah, blah. I feel like that's not the energy in this. It's just like you both kind of know that you are interested in each other. You both know that there is a chemistry between you two, but you're not like forcing the issue. You're just kind of like seeing where it goes. And I think you guys are going to come together. Again, I feel like it's very peaceful, very even. I feel like there's a lot of warmth in this relationship. I feel like there's a lot of caring for each other, helping each other. And I think not even just like physically, but emotionally, spiritually, just kind of like holding each other accountable or like lifting each other up is what it feels like. Like you kind of are lifting each other up energetically, emotionally, spiritually. Yeah. Let me see if I'm getting anything else on that. Yeah, it just feels like really sweet. It just feels like a really sweet energy. I think like becoming like coming from both of you, it's just like very sweet, almost like an innocent energy between you. So let's see if I have anything else coming through. No, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's just like being mindful of the thoughts that you're having and like the words that you're saying, you know, trying to be patient, trying to just continue to be positive. Like don't complain about where you're at. Definitely like be grateful for what you have, show gratitude, because that's what's going to help to continue to like bring in more of what you're wanting, what you're manifesting. But yeah, it just feels like don't complain, don't rush, don't panic. Everything is working out just as it's supposed to be. You're being grounded. You're being, you know, given all the signs and synchronicities. You're given all the things, you know, as you continue to put the work in, as you continue to protect your own energy. It's all aligning. It's just like, be patient. You know, sometimes like big things can't happen quick because sometimes it's like as fast as it comes in is as fast as it goes out. So it's like you don't want it to just be like a one-hit wonder kind of a thing. So that is what I have for you guys for the weekly energy check-in. I will definitely be back on a negative Nancy. Nobody likes a negative Nancy. Yeah, just try and like look at the positive things that you have. I know sometimes it's hard, especially with the way the world is, you know, depending on where you are, or, you know, just certain periods of your life where you're just kind of like stressed out and going through it. But yeah, just try and like push the negative stuff aside. Obviously you can't, you know, dismiss it because you have to deal with it, but just try to like also look at the other things that you have, to be grateful for, you know, even if they're small, you know, like the sun was out today, or, The beautiful fall leaves are, you know, just nice to see, or whatever. It could be anything. My dog, you know, licked my face, whatever. But yeah, so that's all I have for you guys. Again, if you want to do a personal reading, I have everything virtually. So you can go to the website. What is it? I'm so tired. I'm sorry. It's headspacenj.com. Links are in the bio. Again, we have the monthly subscriptions. You can start and stop anytime. They're 20-minute readings every month. You go on and schedule them when you want, and we do a live virtual, you know, one-on-one reading just to check in. Again, I'm doing a Reiki 1 virtual class on November 17th, so if that's something that you're interested in, even just to protect your own energy or do your own healing, whatever, I have that available you can sign up for. And then also, if you just have any questions or comments or concerns, you can go to the website as well and just send a message. Or if you see like a time that you're needing that's not available, just message me and we'll set something up. So that is what I have for you tonight. I will be back on Friday to do another week ahead reading. I'm going to try and start popping on here and there just throughout the week, just to kind of do like energy check-in, like, not check-ins, but like tips on how to protect your energy, or just, I don't know, try to make more of a community vibe. So, all right. Thank you guys, and buona sera.